correctly. Down to Hero Masters and Young'un. Welcome back to F1 2021. It's going to be weird because I keep saying F1 2021 and it's we're in the upcoming to the 2022 season, and I must remember for when we do the podcast it's the F1 2022 podcast. But yeah, anyways, I'm joined by David.
Well, that was an intro.
I know.
Good evening, everyone.
I did make the fuck up once of saying welcome back to F1 2022 and then went shit, it's F1 2021.
Just the other day I signed an invoice at work, 21.
Whoops.
We're only 6 weeks into the year.
Yeah. So we're basically at Russia. David's still in the Merc. I'm in the Red Bull.
I'm in the rocket ship.
And yeah, we're in qualifying.
Yeah.
This can't go wrong.
Speaking of 22, I saw my first 22 plate on the road today.
Did you?
Yeah. It was running under trade plates as well. It was obviously being moved. So obviously they won't be out till 1st of March.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a Volvo tractor unit in B&Q's colours.
Oh, right.
It was either being moved to have some work done or moved to one of the depots ready to hit the road in March, I guess.
If it's on trade,
It had trade plates on it, but it had the 22 reg plates already. But say they're not legally allowed out on the road till the 1st of March.
well, that's why it's on the trade plates then.
He already had B&Q's livery on it, but I'm guessing it was being moved to a depot or something.
Yeah, or might be going up to a testing station.
Possible, yeah. Or it's been signed written, he's going back to Volvo for final. I know my dad's, when he had his built,
Yeah.
he had the body built, he then had to go back to DAF at the time to be certified and
Yeah.
to make sure that everything was done properly that had been done to it.
Yeah, but do we even have Volvo? Ah, fuck that last corner up! Did we even have Volvo here?
I tell you what, I hit a wall, took my wing off and still qualified first.
What a twat. I know I'd have had that. Just that last corner just ran way too wide. Eh?
Do we have Volvo dealers, are you going to say? I said I ran off the track and took my front wing off and still qualified first. Yeah, we have Volvo. There's a Volvo dealer at Morecambe.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm one at Penrith. And that's probably one at Preston.
Hi Alan, don't know how to respond to that because I don't actually know what you're getting at with that.
What's he said?
I don't want to say on stream because I don't know what he's getting at with it. To be honest. Did you see
I do, but I know why you don't want to say it.
Yeah. If that's what I'm thinking it is, I don't want to say it.
Let's just say I hope he's very happy as a woman.
He was on about. He just put Russian Grand Prix.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Not tripping up here. Not mentioning it out. Yeah. So
Anyway,
hang on. You damaged your wing.
I come off the track. I had a yellow front wing on the left side.
Where at?
Do you remember where me and Alan had the massive crash last year? Russia. It was at the end of that long sweeping corner.
Yes.
Yeah, well there. Just ran too wide.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Holy crap, you managed to...
But anyway, going back to F1, I've just had probably the roughest single-player race I've ever had in this game. This afternoon.
Where at?
Portugal.
Put 'em out.
50% race distance, so 33 pot mile, yeah.
About 30 odd laps.
Yes, I do very well. They're referring to me about me and Alan's big crash.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah, 30 odd laps.
Mm.
Pissing it down.
Yeah.
Went to Inters at about 12 laps in.
Yeah.
Probably should have gone to dries with about 2 laps left to go, but the leaders didn't because we were that close to the end.
Mm.
So I had 3 or 4 laps on dries, on Inters that I was burning the shit out of.
Right.
Tried to hold back Vettel, Verstappen, and friggin' Hamilton.
Right.
All the AI that were a lap down pitted to put softs on and were coming back past us, but every time they passed us they got insta-blue flagged
Oh, Jesus.
and had to drop back. It was a shit show, but I somehow managed to hold on and finish 4th.
Mm.
But literally, with about 4 laps to go, we should have put softs on, but I thought, I'm not doing it if the AI don't do it.
Yeah.
Because if the AI don't do it, I'm going to lose. I'm never going to make that time up in like 3 laps. But yeah, woof. It was rough.
Fuck, he got a good start. He's on softs.
Yeah, but you don't know where to go.
He's on softs.
He's got nowhere to go though.
Fuck off, Leclerc. How the fuck did I get a collision with Leclerc already?
Come on, Leclerc, keep on him.
I did then, because I must have bumped him.
I turned back and saw that.
Yeah, these bastards are on softs though, so till their deck dies down.
What do you mean? I've gone.
Ooh, you twat, took that corner wrong. Went over the sausage curb there. So is that the only race you've done then? What's your one you're doing now then?
I'm about 5 laps into Barcelona.
That's screwed.
Like I say, I'm doing a 23 race season, so it's added in Portimao, Imola,
Jeddah.
Jeddah, and it's only taken out China.
Generally does. Unless you like, oh,
So I've still got Australia
cold
and
tyres,
that, which I'm
cold
quite
tyres.
happy about.
Unless you, yeah, it will keep Australia in no matter what. It just takes generally does take China out.
I thought you said it takes 2 out. He only took 1 out. Because I picked 23, I guess you only picked 22, did you?
When?
I just seem to remember you saying to me when you add them in, it takes like 2 or 3 out.
It did the first time.
And so literally all it took out for me was China. I've got everybody else.
So you got
I've
Singapore.
got Australia right to the back of the year. Australia's like the second to last race.
Yeah, it isn't real. It was gonna be. Don't forget, it was going to be, but it never came to fruition. You have an increased top speed.
Of course.
No wonder you've got a fucking gap on me.
No, that's called talent, mate.
Piss off.
Read a book on it.
What talent? You ain't got any.
Let's pull in 5 seconds on you in 1 lap.
Yeah, it's called increased top speed.
Doesn't account for all of it, pal.
I got one word for you. Jeddah.
That wasn't my fault. That was a machinery malfunction. Yeah, I was let down by hardware that day.
Oh, just not getting that.
Never done it since, so.
No, so it looked like your cable
It was just a loose cable.
Was loose, yeah.
I've noticed though with this TV, it's like when I like close a game down, it's like the HDMI connection resets.
Yeah, because because it'll be running.
I think the game's running HDR.
Yeah, if you've got HDR, it does. It will it resets. It will reset it, yeah. and it does reset. Can reset during the game.
I've never had it during the game. I've had it when I've like switched between like game and menu and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't go. What I mean is it'll just pop up, but you won't notice the refresh.
But yeah, I've got HDR running because hell, I've got a 4K. I might as well. I know the PS4 can't utilise it the same as say a 5 would, but I might as well get what I can out of it.
Well, it can if you had a Pro.
Yeah, well I don't yet.
No, but if you had a Pro, it would. Whereas this
or a
one,
5 would.
Yeah, I'm not really bothering with PS5 right now.
I'll be doing nothing this year.
I'm not gonna this
year. We'll see
what
happens. I'm definitely not going to pay more than retail for one, so it'll be after all that lot dies down. But there's nothing come out PS5 exclusive yet that makes me.
No, because they dropped it all back because they realised what a fucking shit show all this shit's been.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to play I'd like to see how Cyberpunk looks on that system, especially this telly and everything.
Yeah, that you won't really notice you wouldn't notice a difference right now. Because they're on about bringing the next gen upgrade or whatever it is, the patch, or there's something's coming out soon for that. They're still chucking the Cyberpunk stuff out.
Yeah, and because I have a complete haul for the game to see what the GTA expanded does look like.
Yeah, but that...
I know I'll play it. I'm not going to deny it. Like I said, I'm going to buy the Definitive Edition at some point. I'm just waiting for the price to drop a little bit.
I'm not going to bother getting the Definitive Edition. If it looks... The thing is...
I kind of don't want to, but I will, because that's how I am.
But it got slated. Got absolutely shitted
on.
Yeah,
I think they've since patched some of those issues. But yeah, I don't need to, I have no need to, but I know what I'm like. I'll see it pre-owned for about 25 quid, and it'll be, you know what, done deal. I'm not paying 60 quid for it.
I'm not paying 60 quid for it, when we didn't even pay that for the originals. You know the ones that we got, what?
Yeah, the ones I do have on PS4.
Yeah, was it what, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 years ago?
About 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Something like that.
$10 each? I seem to remember.
Wasn't it something like 20... Fuck off, Latifi!
Due to a build-up of stopped cars on the track. Watch your pace.
Oh, full safety car!
Fuck's sake, Delta shit.
Is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Wow, that took a safety car out very quickly though. Hang on.
Didn't it? Went VSC-SC very fast.
Went from VSC to safety car very quickly.
Hang on, what were you saying? Hang on, what?
I think it was like for the region of 30 quid, wasn't it?
It's about 10 each. You bought them individually.
I thought we bought them as a pack.
No, I think I bought them. I think you bought them individually.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
You're laughing at?
You paid!
I know I did.
Wow, okay, I'm surprised. Ah, fuck!
What?
I just realised who's behind me. I've got 2 mercs right behind me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You knew I was good, because, you know, I might as well get rid of those mediums. I might as well get rid of those mediums. I know I can outpace the AI even on these hards.
Watch the AI fucking swamp the shit out of you.
Oh, at the start, possibly, but I'll win that battle. And it's just you I got to deal with.
Fucking Aston Martin and all. Would have to be a safety car in the Aston.
And look, and you're in first again, chance to have a good look at it.
Hey, it is a nice car though.
Just try not to run into it.
I'm not you, David. At Zambot.
It was this corner that I'm fucked up in qualifying.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Clear that barrier out there.
can't see the...
I thought...
Where the fuck's the grid? We're all bunched,
I
aren't
think
we?
we're all pretty much lined up, aren't we?
Yeah, but it won't drop the safety car. Well, it's too late now.
Time for you to pit if you want to put some hards on.
Piss off.
I have.
Yeah, but that's you. One more lap on the safety car.
I guess you try and play at least a little bit of realism in that even though the game can clear it instantly, in real life that won't be the case, so it's giving you a couple of laps. But I know what you mean, you literally went VSC,
Yeah,
no
VSC,
safety car.
Safety car, sort of straight away.
Hmm.
It was very quick on that decision. Wow. Safety car looked like that went wide there.
I think there's a bit of bandwidth because you keep pinging about a little bit on my screen.
You sure?
A little bit of lag. Yeah, you've had a couple of... I've had a couple of like disconnect symbols, not disconnect, but you know, latency symbols above your head.
I don't know, I can't see above my head.
Hmm. You alright over there?
Yeah.
Hamilton!
I'm not blamed to that. I was just...
No, that was just, you know, he was braking, I wasn't. We didn't actually touch.
Could you read his gearbox serial number?
Really guilty, I could tell you what he had for breakfast.
Come on, where would the safety car drop?
Third sector.
Which way does that?
You normally get the warning.
Which would start pretty soon.
Yeah, you normally get the warning at about the third sector. Yeah, there we are.
Is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3.
God.
Until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Alan?
Go on, Hamilton, go for him.
Alan's taught me well. Trust me. I picked up off you two fuckers. Fuck off, Hammy. You can't...
You're gonna do a Bottas at Buddy Magello, you're gonna cause her.
Too fucking right.
Go on, Hamilton.
You twat.
What, did Hamilton knock you, or was that in your own?
No, he slightly give me a bunch. Are we really playing this game, boy?
We're leading our teammate by 3.
No, with him you're not.
2 seconds.
Bloody Nora! That was an unsafe bloody manoeuvre.
Yeah, I kind of went a bit too far there. Because I didn't actually... Fuck off, I've got 2 mercs here, this is not working out. Hamilton!
Keep on her. She will
Hamil-
make a mistake.
What? Okay, that's weird.
What did you do?
No, the game. Jeff come back to me then and said keep on her, she might make a mistake.
Yeah, don't forget my character's female.
I know your character's female, but it identified you, the character. You don't normally get that. If Alan's passed me in the past, it just says, you know, just keep on them. They might make a mistake, but it's actually it's defined the character as a her.
I think it's funniest one because obviously because it gives you the names. I mean, my single player, my character's called the Duke.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, even though me having one of the most common names in the world, it's not one you can pick from the list.
No.
It's a bit like the Fallout 4 one used to be. That like I always remember Fallout 4, Lola wasn't a name in the game.
No.
Yet there was so many stupid ones that were. So I think I'm the Duke because I got Driver of the Day at Port Mal.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised I went from 11th to 4th in those conditions. Anyway, there we are, back where we are, and I've got some fresher tyres.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually do think that Hamilton gave me a slight nudge.
I don't know, I just only saw you go sideways. And I knew Hamilton was going to be on you, so I made sure I was on Hamilton. Although if I do this well, I could slingshot past the pair of you.
But you didn't quite.
Well, no, I decided the way you were moving around, it would have ended one way, and that'd have been both of us in a barrier.
Yeah.
And Alan had pissed himself laughing.
If he's still around. At least it wasn't the 10-minute race. That was bad.
I think we have had shorter races at Monaco, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, that was Monaco. But I think wasn't it one time me and Alan went out and you were the only one that was driving for a bit?
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times. I think also it's happened to Alan. I think it's happened to you once. Didn't me and Alan once take each other out and you were the only one left?
Yeah. Oh, I've got that Chatling cable ordered now for my for the Xbox, for the Elgato.
Nice.
So that'll come in handy for later on down the line, even for the 12-hour.
Yeah.
Because like I say, I'm gonna put the 12-hour up through there, because do it through the Elgato on the computer, because it'll be easier that way. Because when it comes to switching games, you know, the only thing I'll have to do is obviously during, like, inviting. When we're inviting, like,
well, if you do it through that, you'll be able to throw stuff off your PC. Just like that's when you do the videos about what we're doing and
why we're doing it.
You can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you can do stuff like that.
And I've got the Stream Deck, which is working. It's working great.
Yeah. Good.
I'm just not downloading. I'm just not recording that. Not going to record any of the 12-hour live stream. It'll just go live.
Fair enough.
Hang on, didn't we do it? Did we do it directly to YouTube, or did we Twitch it? No, we Twitched it last time, didn't we?
I think you were using Twitch by then. I think you ditched YouTube.
I could go back over to YouTube. I mean, there is a program that I can do that will allow me to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But there's pros and cons to that. Yes, it'd be good to do that.
But it'd be a lot to try and watch and manage.
Yeah, you'll get what.
Trying to watch comments and stuff on both platforms.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Moderate both platforms.
Yeah, not easy. But
I don't know. Facebook gaming is the future.
No. I've been tempted to try it, but I don't know. I see a yellow flag. And by the sounds of that, David screwed himself somewhere. Don't think he's. I was about to say I don't think he's got damage, but then the pit thing came up, so yeah. that's you screwed because you're off your hards.
Yeah, but I'm not out of the woods yet.
Wrong button.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Interesting. It's not over yet, boyo.
I'm not saying it is. But it's got to have stuck you on a set of mediums. Can't have stuck you... Doubt it would have stuck you on a set of softs because it's too soon. Softs won't get you to the end. At some point John needs to do... I think John's kind of exhausted his Fallout stuff now.
That Utter Chaos is interesting, but I guess maybe just because I was never a New Vegas person anyway, I'm not really getting... It's not bothering me the same way that you did.
Yeah, you only once did.
But maybe that's just because, like I say, because that was 4, which is a game I'm vastly more experienced with.
I'm getting, like I said, I've been watching that Utter Chaos, but it's even for me. I played Vegas, and it's not really it didn't really drag me in.
It's also a really weird concept because to me it's just making the game harder because it's just the fact that all the doors have moved.
Yeah. Which you're so used to. People are used to Vegas, and it's like So what should be behind the door that you would know isn't. On Saturday.
On Saturday, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what day it was today, but on Saturday I'll grab them pictures. I'll grab the pictures and start setting that up.
Well, will Alpha done it by then?
No, Sunday.
Sunday's Alpha,
yeah, but then that only gives me one to set up.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, gotta watch the curbs here.
Yeah, I know. I launched myself on the first lap.
Yeah.
Literally, and I went up in the air. No, it was the second lap. It was. I launched the car up in the air. I was thinking, well, that's just fuck the wing, ain't it? But it didn't, luckily enough.
Yeah, live with this way. I think I appeared on the local airport radar at that point.
Did oh bollocks, I didn't have a look. I need to have a look.
What's that?
The logo that we discussed.
Alright. Well, I don't know whether just put like a generic, just something maybe like with a bit of a pattern moving or something for now. So we can maybe come up with something custom.
Well, the background I can do. It was just a logo. But I need to come up with something pretty damn quick, because there's not long left.
Well, I don't mind if you haven't got it for the first one, because the first one's literally just basically a trial, innit?
Yeah, but I meant for the actual first podcast of the season. I can come up with something.
Yeah.
Just can't.
You're the creative genius.
Alan never told me whether he liked his pink mosaic logo I did him.
I'm sure he does. He's probably got it blown up on his wall.
Yeah, absolutely right pissed off about that Rockstar thing though. Well, it did, it annoyed me. And it was the bits I said. The bit in the studio and the bit with the car.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking go and clip that yet, I need to clip that. So much to do, so little time. I'll clip it later. I'll make sure I will clip that later.
So I've got a few clips on the PS4, I need to get around to upload it to Twitter. I've clipped them out, I just need to...
I've got some first look videos that I need to...
Oh, what's your
edit.
wedding simulator video finally coming out?
That won't be out till March. I'm not too far ahead, which is what I like. But I don't want to be piling on, so I'm too far ahead.
The problem with being too far ahead is, like I've said before, some big world event happens and suddenly a video you've got. We happen to have mentioned a celebrity and they go and die between recording and the video publishing, and suddenly it looks like you're in bad taste.
Yeah.
So that's what you've got to be careful of if you try and go.
Yeah, I'm not too far. I'm basically covered for this week. And like next week.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. Well, I will be covered once I schedule the other videos. But yeah, I'm only this week and next week in advance.
Fair enough.
I'm
Driver
not
in front.
18.6 probably.
No, I didn't ask him for the gap. I asked him because he gives me what your last lap was.
Not as quick as yours. I've never managed to get fastest lap
About
yet.
you did a 130. You did a 139. I did a 135. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, it's all right. This is where he does a Russia 2021 and the heavens are open with about 5 laps to go.
Oof. But Norris isn't leading the race. Still felt sorry for Norris that day.
Oh, well, twice. No, he's got the bridesmaid situation right now, hasn't he? You know, because he got second at Monza behind Ricciardo, and he ended up second there because of it.
Yeah. Was he second at Russia?
Did he drop back further?
No, he dropped. I think he dropped back further. Where else did he get on the podium?
Say Monza.
Was it not Spa as well?
Spa, do we really class Spa as... Spa, we had that... No, he can't, because he had that Mahusiv crash in qualifying, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
If you remember, he's only got qualifying red flags. He had that massive crash with Radion.
Yeah, true.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Very true. Yeah, and Seb stopped
Yeah.
to check. I do like Seb. I have got a lot of respect for Seb.
He seems to be the only one who's like a multiple world champion who doesn't seem to have got the arrogance that quite often comes with it.
Hmm.
Somehow he seems to have
Yeah, but he's very activist, isn't he?
Hmm. Yeah, he's not afraid of a rainbow T-shirt.
No, not afraid of the rainbow T-shirt. Not afraid of, like, him and Alonso and all that lot trying to campaign to get the. I thought you might do that. Gasly's out.
Gasly's out. Come on, safety car now.
No.
Chicken.
There still would be time though.
Speaking of Norris, he's just come past me now.
Yeah.
Because did you come back out still in the lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of cars to get through.
That was really weird, because even though I had a lot of gap on... I didn't have enough gap on you, I expected to get bitched by you, to be honest, but I thought, but I had so much gap on you, but I've got about the same gap now to Hamilton to probably what I had on you when I pitted.
Yeah.
So I believe the Red Bull car that they showed wasn't the proper car.
Well, the one they did delivery reveal on.
Yeah, the one that they did the livery reveal on, I believe. I don't know if that was the actual car. Because the Red
Possibly
Bull...
wasn't it?
Because the Red Bull looks a little bit different. But then people were saying, oh yeah, but Merck showed everything. And it's like, no they didn't.
Merck showed us having photo in low light.
Yeah. When Merck revealed their car, I reckon, you know, I reckon on a lot of the cars that we have seen may have an engine in them.
Well, the thing is that a lot of the teams, I mean, the whole point of testing is to develop. So yeah, what we saw was maybe the initial design. But once they got them out on track properly and amongst other cars,
yeah,
things are going to start changing.
Like Nicholas Latifi, what did he? He had fucking paint, some sort of paint.
Yeah, what they call flow paint.
Floor paint. He had
Shows
that
them
on.
what the aerodynamics of the car are doing, and those rakes they put on as well at times.
Yeah, well he had floor paint on today, apparently.
It actually looked pretty cool, did that? It's like lime green.
It's still going to be interesting to see whether that McLaren glows.
I'm sure some of the things I said look like the blue parts glowing in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about.
Not
That's
the whole car, just the bits that are blue on
it's
the...
just the blue, but that's going to be interesting under the lights of Bahrain.
Yeah, like Singapore and stuff.
Yeah, Jeddah. Is that it for the night races?
I think so, anyway. Well, Dubai sort of goes that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, Dubai. Must be sickening for Merck to have five Red Bull drivers on the grid this year.
Not really, 'cause I don't think they'll see Albon as a threat.
We don't know.
If anything, he will always, with Red Albon there, if they can get friendly with him, they've got a friggin' insider, haven't they?
Yeah, but Red Bull are only sponsors. Really? Aren't they? They're only sponsors, so
Yeah.
they'll know they won't tell him a lot.
Yeah, but don't forget he was Red Bull's backup and test driver all last year, so there's probably a lot of information he's got.
That he will not be allowed to share, because if he gets found out that he shared it, I imagine he's yeah, would get sued very heavily.
Well, that's what Alonso got trouble for, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry,
yeah.
Alonso managed to walk away without getting in trouble. He did it and managed to walk away scot-free. And Briatore lost his job for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn. Kimmy's
Come on,
out.
safety car, safety car, safety car.
7 laps.
Would be enough time, it would still do it now, I reckon.
Yeah, it would. Fucking right on the sector 2 corner though.
Yeah, I know, I can see that.
Caution, caution. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flag.
Yeah, Kimmy, you had to come off there, didn't you? Your car's deaded there.
Green flag.
Or is he in a bad place on the track?
Oh, he's off the side, you'll see him.
Ah, right, yeah. Shame I can't claim DRS of him.
Yeah, it's interesting. Does somebody do the DRS detection then?
No, I'm guessing the computer just... If somebody did it, they'd probably be able to make it so it didn't do it for back marks. I'm guessing just the computer does it.
Yeah, but they do it for back markers though.
No, that's what I'm saying. If somebody was doing it manually, they probably wouldn't be doing it for back markers. All it does is detect that a car has crossed that line within a second of you doing it.
Yeah. But I wonder how the... No, because that's weird because the stewards enabled DRS.
All they're enabling is a system to do it. They don't manually turn it, because imagine you'd need one person for every driver, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, you would.
Because one person couldn't watch all 20 cars and turn it on at the right times. And
No.
It's just an algorithm, for want of a better term.
But makes you wonder how the DRS detection system manages not to do it for yellow flags. I get it's going to be coded in for programming and safety cars.
Well, the computer system knows when the yellow flags are and knows just to...
when the safety car's there.
Yeah. That's one thing, going back to what I said before about my wet race at Port Mal, that's how I knew it was getting dry, when suddenly the DRS got re-enabled. That's when you know it's starting to...
Dry
come
up.
back to you. I really need you to make an error or something.
Yeah. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah. Oh, one of the AI to bring a safety car out, I'd love that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be at match your times right now.
Yeah, but I just don't think I'm going to make that gap back up in 5 laps. That'd be going some, would that?
Well, you are running increased top speed and you are in sort of a missile, so...
Leading our teammate by 33.9 seconds.
Maybe missile was the wrong word to use. Too late now.
I'm not saying anything to that.
Well, that...
I ain't rushing into that joke.
No, but you've got to admit that thing was fucking quick around Monza. I mean, if it's...
Because even you were running max, I was only running increased. I think I was still walking away from you.
Yeah, you were. Which kind of proves that increased is the way to go around Monza, not max.
I've never really found anywhere that Max to me is
Monza.
It's cranking it to 11. It's not.
Yeah,
If we had an oval, yeah, I'd probably give it a shot.
Monza is probably the only place that you can really
And
run
even
max
then,
speed.
Jeddah, perhaps, if you're feeling ballsy.
Alan, try it. And then,
Report back.
yeah. See how many laps you did before you crashed out. Still never going to be as good as the 2019-2020 season of Monza, Kimi, last lap.
Told you I put Canada U ahead of that.
No.
Canada U come round the wall of champions. I think, did you hit the back? You hit the back of another car, didn't you, if I remember right?
Yeah.
Ripped your own front wing off and tobogganed to a halt about 10 feet short of the line.
Yep.
Or Germany crashing into your teammate.
When it respawned after off the pit lane.
Yeah. But yeah, 3rd, 4th and 5th were having a bit of a Barney.
Because didn't you push...
No, Ricardo. I come round the last corner at Hockenheim wanting to pit. Ricardo was on the inside of me and refused to yield. So I dragged him into the pit lane.
Yeah, and it respawned and then I went...
They just respawned him dead on the start finish straight as you were coming past.
Yeah.
But the best thing was he was your teammate at the time because you were driving the Red Bull.
Again. The best one
I forget what I was in. Probably a Ferrari. Either be a Ferrari or a Racing Point because they're the two I used to always go for.
I think you could have been in Racing Point. And Alan may have been... McLaren?
McLaren or Renault.
Or Renault? Don't know.
Because it was Renault then. It was Renault before Ricardo was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely Renault. Because Alpine only came in last year.
And it's a long time since he was Benetton.
Yeah, very long term. Was it Benetton Jordan, or was it...
No, they were separate teams, weren't they?
Well, which one was Jordan then?
Oh, they did Jordan's lot.
Oh yeah, because that was bloody... Wasn't...
Didn't that then go into Stewart, then Jaguar, then Arrows, or somebody like that?
Without looking it up, I couldn't tell you.
No, I lose track. Basically, all the teams you can follow, because like Sauber, Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, well they're gonna be... They are Alfa Romeo Sauber, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a proper title.
Merck were Braun that were BAR.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm hunting you down, but it's not going to be enough.
Minardi.
And then there was like Caterham and all that back in the day.
Yeah, but who was Minardi?
They were always back of the grid, weren't they?
A bit like Haas last year.
Although I say that, wasn't it in a Minardi that Webber got that podium in Australia?
Haas.
In like a really topsy-turvy race. It was like the first Australian for God knows how many years to get a podium, and it was at Australia. I'm pretty sure, because I think Minardi had an Australian owner at the time as well, if I remember right.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
Well, that wasn't sketchy at fucking all.
What did you do?
Schumacher and Spin. I've just had to lap them both, and they both did they were both sort of separated, so Mick was on the right hand side of me, and then spin when ended up on the left, and I had to get past them both, and it was just like sketchy as all shit.
She didn't hold you for much longer.
Didn't want them to.
I do.
I don't. See?
I do.
You can tell this is a guy that doesn't like losing, and there's the proof. He
I don't like losing, I mean.
Yeah, but you play tactics which end up getting dirty tactics.
Says you after that swerve across the track after the safety car.
I actually didn't know. I thought you were actually a little bit further back.
Yeah, we've all used that excuse.
I actually did because I didn't look back quick enough. I only flicked my controller back to look back, and I didn't get a proper good look.
No, you probably couldn't see me. I was probably only freaking alongside you.
Because I had bloody you and Lulu to deal with.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Wonder what happened to Leclerc. Because he was...
What, in this race?
Yeah, because it's interesting how it's Sainz.
Final lap of the race.
Sainz is like in third.
And he's a good chunk ahead of Verstappen and Hamilton.
Yeah. Because I know me and Leclerc had that Barney right at the beginning. Because I did get a warning for a collision for him.
Yeah, but he didn't go out straight after that, so it wasn't that that caused him to retire.
He hasn't retired, has he?
I thought...
So it was Kimi.
Did he not cause the safety car?
No, that was Latifi.
Ah, Latifi. Well, because they both begin with an L.
It was Latifi, Kimi, and Gasly.
I'll say, yeah, there's one more out because there's 17 left running.
Yeah, it was Gasly. Because Gasly went out just as we were pitting. Come on, Esteban. Move.
Go on, Esteban, take him out.
Thank you, Esteban. Can he catch me in 6.4 seconds?
What, in 2 corners? That will be going some.
And you've got Ocon.
No, without doing it Johnny Herbert.
And you've got Ocon to pass. There we go. Quite happy about that. I wonder if that pit stop was your ball ache.
No, what was my ball ache was damaging my front wing, which forced me to make that pit stop.
When did you damage your front wing?
When I took the hards back off. That's what did me in.
Yeah, but what? How did you damage?
Spun it. Spun it and tagged the wall.
Where at?
Third to last corner, that little... Came out of that little chicane before the last 2 corners.
Oh, right, yeah.
Lit the back tyres up and spat myself into the inside wall.
Jesus. So what level are you on, like podium pass now then?
Well, I was, I think, 25 before this race. I might have levelled up again.
134.9. Yeah, you did 3 pit stops. See, it says you're away, even though you're not.
No, because I'm watching. Yeah, I'm up to level 26 on the podium pass.
Yeah, exactly. So, incidents. Me. Collision with Claire. Latifi. Terminal damage. Mechanical failure. Mechanical failure. That's it.
It's funny, when Alan's not around, we don't appear in that a lot. When Alan's around, we fill pages.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the problem, but...
But then, yeah.
You know what they say, if it looks like a duck and it quacks, then it's probably a bloody duck.
Could be a goose. But, anyways, guys and girls, we're going to leave this one here. So thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitch. You can support the channel via PayPal, Patreon, Ko-fi. Links are in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Goodbye for now.